Hello and welcome to Heretics Fork. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This is an absolutely wonderful survivor tower defense kind of experience where you actually get to choose between a wide variety of different characters. Unfortunately, I don't have access to any of those, so we're just going to be playing as the intern. And I gotta say, I played a huge amount of the demo, I played a lot of the preview build as well, and now the game is released, so you can actually check it out right away and purchase it straight up. So anyway, they're going to give us a bunch of tutorials right here. Basically what we want to do is we want to prevent enemies from reaching our tower base. And what you can do is you can combine cards to create even better cards, and then they can become, you know, stronger and kill more enemies and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're going to obviously attempt to do that, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're just going to play something there. We're going to play this to increase our garrison damage. I'm basically going to be trying to go for as many repenters as possible. I have found in the past that repenters are absolutely amazing, but we have to be very careful because we don't actually have any of the meta progression bonuses at the moment. If we had some meta progression bonuses where we would actually gain an artifact really early on that would customize our experience a little bit and would kind of give us a more of an idea as to what kind of build we want to go for, then it would be a lot easier for me to make this work. But as it stands right now, I'm not going to be able to do that. So we're going to have to just wing it quite a lot. And I think I'll probably go for sniper. The sniper makes sense because we've just gotten garrison damage, and that's really, really good. I'm actually going to be banishing this card as well. And yeah, so basically what you can do is, as I said before, you can combine cards of the same quality. So if I have 2 white cards or 2 green cards or 2 blue cards or whatever, you will then be able to combine those and create a much higher level card, the next level card upwards from that. And they are inherently much better in general. So you're gonna want to do that quite a lot. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for another sniper card, maybe. Maybe we should just focus on snipers instead of focusing on repenters. I'm not entirely sure about that. You see, that's the problem. Don't know whether that's really going to work. We're just going to increase our garrison damage here. We're going to keep the sniper card just in case. I'm not going to combine them right now. We're just going to see what happens, because maybe we'll be lucky. I don't know. I think maybe it's a good idea to focus on snipers, because then we can consolidate our bonuses with holy damage. So we don't need to split our damage between hellfire damage and holy damage, because as you can see right here, snipers are holy damage and repenters are hellfire damage. So I'm going to be taking this card right here, increases garrison unit damage by 10%. Of course, this is going to be exceptional for us. Going to be doing that. We could also increase this, or I could combine this and see what kind of green card we get. We got more snipers. Might actually be kind of useful. I think this is actually really useful right here, and so we're just going to do movement speed, and we're going to keep this sniper card. I'm very much hoping that what we'll be able to do is draw both sniper cards at once, both of the green ones, and then that's going to give me the opportunity to make a blue sniper quality card, and then I can use the blue sniper quality card to combine it with this one, and then that's going to create an even more powerful one, you see? So that's basically how things are going to go, or at least hopefully that's how things are going to go. Anyway, these are not really what I'm looking for right here, so I'm actually just going to combine these two. Let's see what we get. This one, I guess, persistence is probably going to be what I'll take. In garrison unit lifespan, I guess that's kind of useful, right? I guess that's kind of useful a bit. No, not sure. I guess it is kind of useful. Anyway, as you can see, we've already killed one of the bosses. There's a bunch of mini bosses and things that come along, and eventually you're going to have to kill an end boss. You see these little things right here on the right side of the screen. That basically determines which round of the game you're in at the time. Let's actually increase our repentance damage right there. Let's just combine these two. Deathmark is really good skill. I'd actually like to get that. So I think I'm actually just going to be using that right away. And what you can do with manual abilities, or shall we say activatable abilities, is you can actually automate them by right-clicking, as Clippy just told us. And now what's going to happen is this mark will appear on the floor. By the way, you can zoom out a huge amount as well. And there are different layers of hell that we're going to be going through as well, so that's obviously a thing. But yeah, anyway, the death mark, what does it do? Well, basically what it does is it heals you for a percentage of the max HP of the target that you've just killed. So if you need HP, this is a really good way to go about that. And it seems like we are going to be going for repenters a little bit here, so I guess I'm going to have to diversify quite a bit. We're just going to take the 3 middle cards. Should have gone for the one on the right there, because as you saw, I missed out on a blue sniper card, but that's okay. We're going to actually be taking garrison range and garrison lifespan. And that's it. I have actually completed this once before. I'm going to be going for an extra structure slot. I have actually completed one run before where I focused entirely on building one Repenter tower, because I had a bonus that provided me with 500% increased damage if I only had one tower. So what I focused on doing was literally just buffing my hellfire damage, buffing my garrison damage, and basically just turning into an absolute beast. So yeah, that actually turned my entire run into an absolute slaughterfest for the opponents, and I actually managed to do some really amazing things. We got pretty far. I mean, I obviously completed it, so it's pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna just do this. I'm getting really unlucky here with the cards I'm getting. I guess I will just do this then, and we'll see what we get. Maybe I can get something good. No, we're getting really bad stuff right now. That's kind of sad. Yeah, none of this is actually useful. I guess I'll just go for something random and then just do this, because we could use that to combine it into a blue one. I highly doubt I'm actually going to be able to survive this. I might not even be able to survive this right now, because we have just not been able to get upgraded cards. You need to upgrade your cards really fast, especially when you're playing a garrison build, because if you're playing a garrison build, the spawn rate of here we go, this is exactly what we wanted. So basically what I can do now is I can do this, then we can combine these two, and there we go. Now we have a purple quality tower, which is really going to make a huge difference to our overall success here, because now we're going to be spawning, as you can see by the rate of spawn, it is so incredible. Hopefully this is actually... Oh dear. Yeah, we're not getting very lucky here, unfortunately. It seems like maybe snipers were not the best thing for me to go for here. I mean, as I say, I did actually use Repenters with great effect beforehand, but unfortunately it seems as though snipers are not as powerful. Let's just buff our damage here, buff our range. Get rid of this thing right there. There we go. Yeah, I think we're done actually. I think we're done, and we're gonna have to go into another run, and I'll try something a little bit different. But yeah, as I say, beforehand I was literally just using one Repenter tower, and it was going extremely well, really well in actual fact. But yeah, we did so badly this time. All right, so there you go. We do have a bunch of various things that you're going to be able to achieve, and these will provide you with additional benefits as and when you play. Yeah, well, there you go. We did really badly, actually, Clippy. I'm sorry. We did really bad, Clippy. All right, well, I'm going to start again. And this is obviously randomized. Basically, every single time you go in with Ruby, it's completely randomized. So you've got to bear that in mind. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go for something completely different this time. We're going to go for Sin Spotters here. Going to combine these two here as well. Maybe we can get 2 Sin Spotters or something like that. That might actually be kind of nice. So we'll try that out. Let's see, we're doing holy damage. Sin Spotters are quite inaccurate, but they do a lot of damage over time, so maybe it's going to be okay. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, the first couple of rounds are easy, of course, as you might expect, but yeah, these are not very good. Can I get to... Oh, tower attack speed. That actually seems super fun. Let's go for that. There we go. Increase the damage of all tower projectiles. Does that actually help us right there? I guess it does. I would have thought projectiles would not actually count, you know, with these, but apparently they do. So that's wonderful. And now all I need to do is just level it up, get a second Sin Spotter, and it does holy damage. Okay, it does holy damage again. Oh no, me betting on holy damage again after the fact that I just failed super hard with the snipers. That's not really looking too good for me. Oh, there's another Sin Spotter. Okay, I guess I will be getting that. There we go. That's fantastic. And now we can just do a little bit of something here. We got another Sin Spotter. That's wonderful. So let's play that and upgrade these. Now we've got 2 blues. Now I'm actually wondering, do I want to combine the 2? That's the question. Do I want to combine the 2, or do I just want to let them fire? Because as you can see, having double the fire rate, considering we've got 2 of them, I mean, that's the thing. If you combine them, they have double the fire rate anyway, because you have ×8. But I don't currently have a tower to replace it, so I don't see the reason why we should really go for that, I guess. Anyway, heals the tower 10%. And I can banish it to increase max HP. I think that sounds really good, actually. So I think I will banish that next time I get the opportunity to do so. It is an active ability, so it heals us for 10% every single time, which is 50 HP, which is actually quite strong if you think about it. So it might be worth me doing that. Yeah, Blessing of Protection is actually also pretty awesome, so I'm going to be going for that too. And we might as well go for this as well, and we'll just try to maintain our, shall we say, our longevity, our survivability as much as we possibly can. And as you can see, I'm now starting to get a shield. Now, one thing that I did in my other run as well is I reduced the cooldown of my rechargeables. So my activatables were consistently activating almost all the time, and it was really making a huge difference. Gonna go for Frankie Fast Hands here. I don't see why I wouldn't. There we go. That's... oh, wait a minute. I should actually combine these two. There we go. That makes sense. And, aha, here we go. One of these things, for example, an Invigoron. These are really, really good, because if you can continue to use these over and over again, you will see that you'll gain so much of an HP buffer. At one point, I had, I think, 500 extra HP just from the sheer fact that we had that shield ability working for us. It was incredible. Really, really good. Increased tower range, I think I probably want to do, but there's another Sin Spotter available here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine this, then use the Sin Spotter over here, then use this, and then combine these two for a potential other Invigoron, potentially. No, unfortunately not, but we did get Punish, which is going to increase our overall projectile damage, which I guess is okay. But now what I'm hoping for here is I'm hoping that when we complete this particular circle, this particular layer, I really hope that we're going to get plus 100% unholy damage or something like that, or maybe maybe fire rate or something. I'm not sure whether we really need that though, because you can see how much damage we're actually capable of dealing right now. We're doing so much damage. I don't know whether we really need more of it. I guess we kind of do, right? But yeah, anyway, Death Mark is absolutely fantastic. I'm probably going to be taking that as well as the attack speed. Because Death Mark, as I say, they recover, you know, you recover 1%. Ah, there we go. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to take the plus 100% to tower damage. Generally, what you want to do is you want to try to get additional structures, but I'm going to go for the additional tower damage here because I feel like the upfront damage that we're going to be getting from it is just going to be so far and away better than anything else. And we're just going to be combining these things right here. We got some Repenters available. Yeah, nah, I'm not going to be doing that, but we could potentially try to get another Sin Spotter, potentially. We might be able to get another one of those, because then we can make a blue one, and obviously that's going to be so much more powerful. But you can see here, just look at how easy this is right now. We are powering through them. This is much, much easier than it was last time. We've got, you know, 3 activatable abilities as well. We can even do this, so we might be able to get another Sin Spotter. No, we're getting really unlucky with this, actually. Guess I'll just go for Punish, and then we'll go for Invigoron. Actually, you know what? I'll go for Frankie Fast Hands and Punish instead of Invigoron, even though, as I said to you before, having the ability to reduce your activatables by 50%, 60%, 70%, you can even reduce them by 100% or more, is amazing and super, super powerful, but obviously is not always going to happen. Ah, there we go. We actually got another Sin Spotter. That's fantastic. And maybe we can actually get something here as well. We're getting nothing good, actually. So I will just combine them. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is fantastic. This is really, really good. Increases the speed of all tower projectiles. Or increase the damage. I think speed is actually really good. Speed of tower projectiles. That means that, look at this, look at this, look at how fast they actually travel through the air now. This is really, really good, by the way. You know why? Because it means that the tower is going to be focusing so much less on one target because it has realized that the enemy is dead. And so it's going to switch to acquire a new target just that much faster. I'm going to be adding another Fueled by Light to the deck, so we might be able to get even more speed for our projectiles. Let's get tower attack speed here. Let's get tower range. Can't get any more, but we can banish this card. There we go. Just want to try to improve our chances of getting something that is actually going to be useful, because you never know. But we've basically taken 0 damage so far as well. So yeah, as you can see, doing so much better this time than the previous run. As you see, it very much depends on what you decide to go for, and indeed, I guess I basically just decided on doing something not so good last time. So anyway, I'm going to continue going for attack speed here. I kind of like having 2 punishes in the deck, so I'm going to be leaving them in there without combining them. And yeah, as you can see, look at this. This is absolutely incredible. They start actually spawning these waves in super cool patterns, and you can see here they're just coming around in like a spiral. I think that is such a cinematic kind of look to it. I love that. Anyway, let's have a look. Another Sin Spotter could be kind of useful, so I might as well take it just in case. Let's increase our recharge there and our, you know, damage and so on and so forth, because we are going to need damage for the bosses and things. I feel like I need more range on these towers, because as you can see, we can't actually do any damage to any of these towers right now, any of these enemies, shall we say, right now. But there you go, we were able to do it. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Look at this, look at this. Absolutely amazing. This is exactly what we wanted. Yes, a Sin Spotter, a blue Sin Spotter, which means that I'm going to now be able to upgrade that. I could go for plus 40% tower attack speed, or I could get another structure slot. Ooh, I think I'll go for another structure slot. 40% attack speed was calling to me super badly right there, but I'm thinking that the attack speed is really going to help us a great deal. So there's the Sin Spotter. Let's go for the green one. I'm not a big fan of that one, but I guess it's all right to do. And then we'll just do this. We'll combine these just in case we might get something good. Yeah, we got Punish, a blue level Punish, which is actually quite nice. And hopefully we're going to draw the next card, the next blue Sin Spotter, and then I'll actually be able to get another purple one. And then what's really funny about this is that because we then have 2 purple ones, I'm going to be able to create a legendary Sin Spotter. And that is going to be doing massive damage. So as you can see, there you go, we did it. Boom, let's do this. There we go, and now we can just do that, banish this, and then we're done. So now the one problem we're going to have here is that we have one tower that is absolutely insane, and its attack speed is incredible, times 16 attack speed. But our other one is terrible. Ah, there we go. We finally... Okay, we got another one. That's great. Okay, so let's do this. And then we can combine these two if we want to. Shall we combine them? Why not? Let's try and see if we can get something a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Let's do... I could go Hemorrhage, actually. I'm thinking I'm going to go for Hemorrhage because I think that might... Yes, it actually does help. So that means that our projectiles are going to be larger. And that means that we'll be able to do even more damage, which is hopefully going to be helpful for us. Yeah, as you can see, we've literally not even taken any damage so far yet. We are going to be taking damage, no doubt, quite soon if I am unable to fill out the last tower slot. So I'm a bit worried about this. Gonna skip this because these are both not particularly good cards. And we're just going to continue onward. Okay, there's another Sin Spotter, so I might as well play that. Gonna play Fueled by Light. And we'll just end the turn there. So my projectile speed... Hopefully the projectile speed is actually decent. I don't even know right now whether that's actually even... I mean, it is affecting us, obviously. I mean, you can quite clearly tell it is, because otherwise it wouldn't give us the, you know, the indicator that it is affecting us. But, you know, you kind of wonder sometimes. You kind of wonder, because this thing is, you know, just flying at the opponents so incredibly fast. Okay, so let's upgrade this. Okay, we got Repenters here. I'm going to actually just upgrade this card right here as well, just in case. Ah, there we go. This is exactly what we wanted. There you go, another purple one. Let's increase the damage of our towers by 15%. And now we are cooking. Oh yes, now we are cooking. Hopefully we're going to be able to get another green Sin Spotter at some point, and then we can hopefully level that up. And this is the progression of the game, basically. So you're going to need to obviously make sure that... Oh, look at that. We got another Sin Spotter right away. That was amazing. Let's increase the AoE of our towers. So our bullets are now going to be even bigger. Hopefully they're going to be bigger at least, because they're pretty small as it is right now. So maybe... you know, increasing them by 30% isn't going to make that much of a difference. That might, in fact, be the case. But yeah, we are now absolutely destroying everything. I really want more range, actually. I want more range. Don't think I have any way of doing that right now. We've got snipers available here. Whoa, these are all pretty terrible, actually. So what I could do is I could take Sniper and Hemorrhage and try to combine Sniper with something else, maybe? Plus 100% holy damage. I will be taking that, I think, because we have holy damage 100% of the time, so we're going to have massive stopping power now, because we are literally doing, well, what are we doing? We're doing, what, 40 damage, I think? 40 damage every single time, so yeah, that's pretty insane. as it is. Let's just take these and upgrade them. Okay, we got another Invigoron right there. That might be really good, but I'm going to take Divine Sight. I mean, how can I say no to plus 15% tower range, right? How can I say no to that? Whoa, okay, now... Yeah, now things are looking real good. Now, maybe if we can just get a blue Sin Spotter, if I keep saying it, maybe I'm going to be okay. Maybe we're going to be, you know, actually getting something here. Okay, Sniper, a blue green Sin Spotter. That's not what I wanted, fellows. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so what about this? What if I combine this? Maybe I can get one? No, I didn't get lucky. However, what I can do is I can combine the two snipers. Maybe... Oh, look at that. Got so lucky right there. Look at that. 2 legendaries. Wonderful. Then we can just banish that. And we're good. I'm sorry to say, but I think this is it. I don't think we're going to have any issues whatsoever from now. And we're starting to actually collect coins now as well, by the way. So gold can be spent in shop rifts, and shop rifts can be opened using specific cards and after surviving the greed circle, which is where we are right now. So let's just do this. Upgrade that. What do we get? Oh, 10% holy damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. There we are. Yeah, now I basically, all I need to do is just look out for blue Sin Spotter or something like that that can actually increase our rank of our towers. And otherwise, I just need to look for passive damage increases and maybe the Invigoron a little bit as well, because obviously that's going to make a difference to our activatables. Like, for example, this one. There we go. I'm going to definitely take that. That's going to be really, really useful for us. And we can take Hemorrhage if we want to. There's another green Sin Spotter, but that's not really going to be that useful to us. Okay, I'll go for the AoE here. Actually, I'm just going to go for all of these because I have the ability to do so. And, I mean, look at that. I have 9 of these. 9 times 15%. So, yeah, you can imagine that that's actually really quite insane. And it's just killing everything like a laser beam at this point, because the projectiles are traveling through the air so fast. Okay, so Divine Sight is definitely what I'm going to be taking here, as well as probably Invigoron, I think. I'm kind of wondering whether I should or not. You know what? No, let's just take attack speed. Shall we just double down on that even further? I don't know, because I mean, literally, look at how fast we are killing everything. Oh, wait a minute. We might be having some issues with this one. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. As I said, with my previous run with the Repenters, the one that I was actually successful on, I had so much damage coming out. It was actually ludicrous. I'm not entirely sure how I was even able to do that, to be honest, but it was really, really exciting. Okay, go for Invigoron, I guess. There we go. Technically, that's the funny thing. Technically, you do not need Invigoron if you are really, really confident in your towers and you think to yourself, yeah, I don't really need that because my towers are not going to get reached, you know, because I'm just doing so much damage with them. That's the kind of thing where you don't need them. Oh, I actually just took one. Oh, I'm purchasing cards right now. Oh, okay. That was a mistake on my part. I don't actually need any of these, technically. I guess I could just take this, and yeah, I don't need anything else. Okay, well, we'll continue now. 40% additional tower attack speed or an extra... Oh, no. That's the question. What do we want? I'm thinking an extra tower slot at this point. Yeah, thinking an extra tower slot, because 40% attack speed is not that much at this point, because we can actually get attack speed through other means. So I'm thinking that maybe we don't need that so much. Let's go for Hemorrhage here. I think I actually purchased another one of these. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to make them into even more laser beams. And let's get rid of that one. I have 16 cards in my deck now. A little bit too much for my liking. I'd like to get rid of a couple, but yeah, that means I'm going to have to combine them, of course. So it's just getting the right cards to combine and then moving on from there. So now we're in Anger, by the way. We're in Anger's area. And I think we're getting pretty close, actually. We're getting pretty close. Okay, so there's the Sin Spotter. We're going to just play that. Going to combine these two, because we might get a... No. Okay, we're not getting one that I actually want, but okay, I'll play that. I think I have way too much of this now, probably. I have like 150%, or wait, even more than that, actually. I think I have like 200% by now, something near to that. And yeah, as you can see, it's literally just killing things as soon as they enter our range, which is it's exactly what they're supposed to do, of course. I'm just going to skip that. Okay, in Vigoron, I'm going to literally just do this. We might get lucky. No, we're getting not lucky at all, actually. Going to actually combine the... No, I don't want to combine these. Okay, I'm just going to play them, I guess. Just going to play them. Don't want to combine them because we're going to get purples, and it's a bit of a potluck situation. Obviously, it's very random. But I don't really want to get useless purple cards, because if I keep the blues, at least I can use them over and over again whenever I draw them. Whereas if I get a purple that is not that useful, like for example a tower card that isn't actually synergistic with what I currently have, then that's going to be all things problematic. Like for example, look at this. Now what I can do is I can get a purple Sin Spotter, and then we can just get another one in that other slot. And then if we get another purple, you know, if we have an opportunity to do that, then that's going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm thinking, yeah, you know what, might be good. And I think we're, as I say, I think we're actually kind of done. I don't think we need to worry about anything. I think I can probably just sit back and watch us win now. I don't think we need to worry too much about anything else. I think this is very much a winning build. And that's exactly what I was talking about before. You can win with pretty much any build as long as you get the synergies. If you get the synergies appropriately, and if you unlock your towers, you know, when you need them, then that is exactly that is the perfect thing that you want. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and this just purely for the fact that I actually have a green Sin Spotter at the moment, and that's going to be really useful for us. I'm going to be going for max HP. Didn't really want to take that, but we'll take max HP. And I could have gone for the extra tower structure slot, but I don't think I actually need that. So there's the Sin Spotter. That's going to be blue now. Let's increase this. And that's pretty much all I can do. And as you can see, they're just evaporating. They're just evaporating. As soon as they enter our range, they are just dying so incredibly fast. And we are now in Heresy's area. I actually wonder how many levels there are, because I didn't take much note of that beforehand, because my Repenters were doing so much damage. I was literally just like, wow, okay, this is incredible. I was kind of blown away by that. But yeah. We should be absolutely fine if I just continue increasing my range and the various other passives and things like that. And who knows, maybe at some point I will actually get a blue Sin Spotter, or maybe the ability to create a blue card. And then we may get a Sin Spotter randomly, and then we can obviously combine those once again. So there's a green one, which is obviously not exactly great. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to take these ones. I don't even need more Fueled by Light. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these, upgrade them. Did we get it? We got Repenters, Guns of God. No, that's not exactly what we want, is it? No, that's pretty terrible. Okay, so I'm just going to play both of these. Yeah, can't do much more, really. Can't do much more with that, unfortunately. And yeah, it's actually quite funny how I have gained so little damage increase. Because with my Repenters, you want to know how much damage I was doing with those things? You know, they're the kind of like guys that run around with bombs and explode on the enemies. I literally was doing upwards of, I think it was 1,000 damage every single time they hit something. And that was just like, wow, okay. They're basically just killing bosses in 2 hits pretty much. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind. Anyway, I'm just going to upgrade this. We might get a Sin Spotter. Yes, we did. Look at that. Fantastic. We've got 3 legendary Sin Spotters right now. That was lucky. That was really lucky right there. And yeah, you can see here, look at this boss. Watch this boss's HP when he gets into range. Look at that. He literally just evaporated. Absolutely vaporized before our towers right now. And the Repenters were exactly the same thing. It's just super funny. Alright, so I'm going to go for more range, more attack speed. I'm actually wondering if anything can even get by. I highly doubt it at this point. And we're almost there. We are actually almost there. We just have one more to go, and then that is going to be the end boss. And I mean, you see my HP right now, right? You see my HP, and you see how much I actually have. And that's what I was talking about. You know, the shield has been active for this long, and look at how much extra HP it's given me. And that could potentially be a thing that will save you in a crisis situation. It might very well just save you. But there you go. That's it for this one. Let's see what we get. Pretty terrible stuff. Could go for Sunder and then just upgrade it if we get a purple card. But I don't really like the other cards here, unfortunately. I guess we could kind of use those to upgrade it to a blue card, maybe, something like that. Okay, I'll gain an extra structure slot because the other things are absolutely terrible. But yeah, we're going on to Violence. This is the next circle. Okay, wow, I'm actually really surprised. Okay, so I guess I'll play this. And just get that out the way, play that, and there we go. Alright, so we've got all Sin Spotters now, and we've got one more structure slot to potentially unlock, which I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. I think we can pretty much just lie back and, well, just win. Yeah, but they've not even got to us at all this entire time. There's another Sin Spotter right there. We can now combine that into a purple. And then technically what I can do is I can actually do this. Let's do this right here. Oh, I got another purple Sin Spotter. That's absolutely hilarious. So there we go. We get another legendary. So I've got 4 legendary Sin Spotters right now. Highly doubt anything can actually happen to us here, but who knows? I mean, they're actually getting quite close to me right now at this moment in time. So it's a bit... Oh, they're actually dealing damage to me. They're dealing massive damage to me right now. Okay, this is bad. I think I might be dead, actually. Yeah, I think I might be dead. Wow. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I was not expecting that, but there you go. I think I'm dead. I just don't have enough damage. Nope. No, there you go. That's it. I thought I was done, but no. That's it. Okay. I'm actually really surprised. I am super, super surprised right here. There you go. I really thought, but yeah, we just didn't have enough damage. That was the main thing that was actually causing us to have issues. But as you can see, look at this. We gain some wonderful, wonderful cards right here. So I gain a purple punish card, which is going to be added to the deck. I've got a bunch of other things right here. So we've got 20% additional tower range. I achieved 200% in holy damage, so we get even more holy damage. Then we've got 150% in tower attack speed. We've sacrificed 50 cards and everything. So we're gaining all these bonuses, and we've also got achieved 200% in AoE, so we can increase our AoE even further, and then there's a bunch of other things that you can obviously do. So what we can do now is we can literally go over to rewards, and you can take a look at all of the stuff. You can also take a look at some of these things right here, so you can actually buy these cards for $25 in-game, and there you go, you can actually get these things. So I'm actually going to be doing a couple of these. Glass Cannon completely depletes your shield. You draw 2 cards. Whoa, that's not that cool. But yeah, you can now go over here and you can unlock the Locksmith. Can lock sacrifice cards at the cost of energy, preventing the cards from being discarded between rounds. Starts with 3 open structure slots. So I can potentially hire him like so, and then we can play with him straight away if we want to. Anyway, that's it for Heretics Fork. If you want to check out the game, there's a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.